think the reality was the habits about how we played on Saturday made it feel much more like a 4-3-3 because our midfielders really dominated the middle of the field, and Sinisa got in good pockets to get balls in the offensive half. And then Simone, Max, and Pablo did a good job of keeping their shape defensively and then going forward to make sure we had numbers forward, which created chances. So a lot of that depends on the habits of the guys in the field and how we're acting to the game itself at the time. One of the things we talked about in the week was trying to be less predictable on how we do our offense. And I think for the last month or so we had free kicks and we kind of just waited and then would wait and let the wall set up and played it. And we talked about maybe there's different ways that we can create a tempo in the game. And there didn't need to be a whistle because they didn't ask for 10 yards. So we played a quick kick in a good spot in the field, and I think it was Michael Reed received it and put stress on our defense, and Max made a great run in behind. And the nice thing about Pablo is that he right away was aware of where the space was going to be if Max got to the ball. And again, I think the nice thing about that play was the unpredictability that we decided to throw into the mix instead of just waiting for a typical setup free kick. I really thought we did a good job the entire first half of really being patient, and we found open pockets. We really attacked and got some great crosses and great chances. This game we played really well, and the guys didn't deserve to walk off the field with anything less than a win. And unfortunately, they didn't get it that day, but I was really proud of the effort. I thought we played really well. We certainly should have had a couple goals in the second half, and we didn't quite put them away. And unfortunately, it does leave you open to a last-second kind of situation like we had. And the reality is it's not a countdown clock. It does go on to the referee, and the referee can decide to put on as much time as he wants, frankly. If I'm being honest, it was a very tough play because every guy was marked up on their team, aside from one guy in the far post, because they threw every guy in the box. So we should have pretty much had almost all numbers there. And I thought we were close to having good shape, but the breakdown came when the ball went to the far post. It got headed back in, and then it got cleared again by Connor Tobin right back to the same guy who headed it. And that moment of two passes between the two of those guys, I think created a situation where the couple guys relaxed defensively. Again, I don't think that's one of the harder plays to defend, for sure, when you think it's already done and you're over, and it wasn't. So it's a tough one for the team to take, but it's also a learning experience that hopefully we'll get better from. I'm just really excited. I think everybody in our team, myself included, we just feel this new energy. And I think people are starting to realize, this is a new era for soccer and a new time for people to really come and see something that's really special and see a live sporting event that is unique to a lot of people but so enjoyable. So I think at the end of the day, you separate the result that we wanted Saturday versus the night itself and the quality of soccer that was being played on the field and the support from the stands and the support from the people in Minnesota, and you can't leave except for feeling excited about for the future of soccer because it was just such a great environment, and we feel like it's only going to get better, and that's awesome.